taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. On the ground at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Quickly complete. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Fafita. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. At the 20, he's got space. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing what...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. defense set on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Up-tempo for the offense.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Snares it outside. It's Miller. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. Finds his man, and they convert. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Miller. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arizona 7, Alabama 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Buying some time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
He breaks a tackle, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. He's He's going up top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Caught in the backfield, it's McMillan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Grabbed on the outside, it's McMillan. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Gets it out quickly. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Arizona! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to move it through the air. He'll heave it deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arizona 21, Alabama 7.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off.
Set to advance on the football.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously,
Ball in the air, intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And sets up first and goal.
The Wildcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession, and when the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And another...
Nestled in the hills of Virginia, where touching the Hokie Stone means remembering the legends who formed the foundation of a power. Names like Vic and Beamer, and a lunch pail mentality that applies to the Virginia Tech Hokies. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hokies will put total leather to crank us up. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He's going to take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
And the point after is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the offense on first down. Gonna run it. It's Tootin.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Gabriel. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
14, Virginia Tech, 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he
Good
got
game,
the
bro.
ball.
Good game. Good
He got it
game.
at the 48.
This is obviously not a great start for...
Settled next to the Willamette River, Austin Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dick.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heisman's.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass, it's Moss. He finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to just keep throwing it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Autzen Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And And the Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good... Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the... First down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls in.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's James. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Gators.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles, and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Gabriel. Gonna take a shot. Snags it on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He wants to go deep. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The handoff to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
Did a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's going to fire deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida 14, Oregon 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Gabriel. And he got a hand in there and knocks it away incomplete. Not much time left in the first. They'll be able to get off one more play.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the left.
And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end.
Florida 14, Oregon 0.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. He's looking downfield to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Ducks want to move quickly.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and they're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone.